Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome to our podcast, which is unofficially unnamed, unofficially untamed, unofficially, allegedly, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, with me is the host with the boast, with the most, Sorou Inc., better known as Dead Pigs, better known as AKA under the alias Mr. Wiener.
What the fuck, dude? Like, what? What the fuck? Why do you come up with this shit? Like,
It's
seriously.
just I don't know. It's just something I don't know. When you gotta come up with shit on the spot, when you gotta improvise, this is what you gotta do. Actually, I'm sorry. Um, this is what you gotta do. I'm sorry about that. Um, okay, so continue. What did you want to talk about?
Well, there's a few things we could talk about. One of which is rather controversial, but we'll save that for last. May not be last, maybe just later. We could talk about the most recent and most, in my opinion, interesting so far, because
All
happened
right,
recently, is the whole Ghostbusters mishap, the flop.
keep going. You can keep going.
The movie isn't out yet, and it's already flopped.
Huh?
The movie isn't even out yet, and it's already gonna flop.
Okay, that is not true. Okay. First of all right, Ghostbusters, the trailer, the reboot. This is the reboot of the Ghostbusters that came out 30 years ago. And it is officially, the official trailer is now out and has been posted on YouTube. Now, as we all know, Ghostbusters 2016, paranormal researcher Melissa McCarthy, physicist Christian Wiig, nuclear engineer Kate McKinnon, and subway worker Leslie Jones, which three of those people were on SNL. That is, I like to point that out. Its release date has been scheduled for July 15th, 2016. Director Paul Feig, who's worked on other countless movies such as Spy, Bridesmaids, The Heat, and Freaks and Geeks. Which, that's crazy. He's worked on Freaks and Geeks. That is hilarious. He's also, I think, doing the Peanuts movie, and he's made some other movies. I think like Knocked Up and Bad Teacher, and pretty like slapstick comedy films like Bridesmaids and The Heat, which have Christian Wiig. He's worked with these actors before, and it looks like this isn't the first time. His movies are very slapstick, very on the nose. If you like those kinds of movies, this looks like it's gonna be a movie for you. For actual Ghostbusters fans, I don't think so. You can move on with that, Michael. Say what you want.
Well, the entire trailer, you could say they're good actors. You know, they are good actors, but they're not entirely funny. Just because they're in SNL doesn't mean they're actually funny. You forget that a lot of their things they say is scripted. It's not improv. If it was improv, that'd be different.
And
Now,
holy shit.
that trailer was not funny. There's only a few instances where I actually laughed.
Holy fuck, dude! They actually there's a fan like I'll show you right now. I wish I can show you. Actually, I think I can screen share with you. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, but I don't know if you'll be able to do that. Okay, we'll work on that later. But holy fucking shit, there is a fan edited Ghostbusters trailer that fixes several problems from the official one. 51 seconds out of the official one is 2 minutes and 38 seconds. They cut almost actually 3 minutes of the entirety of the fucking of the thing. That is hilarious. That needs basically, okay, so several fucking changes. Obviously, they cut out almost 2 minutes. Definitely fucking worth it. Like, and they put the actual Ghostbusters music. They put the actual fucking music in there instead of the fucking remix bullshit that they had. They put it in there and cut like all that bullshit, all that really unfunny shit from the actual thing. The article says we like the new Ghostbusters trailer. It's got true love for the franchise as well as action, humor, and character dispel. But at the same time, it's obviously not perfect. There are some issues with it, and the new fan cuts deals with them nicely. Do you want to say anything? Because I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, holy! I just watched that trailer. There might be some audio playback, and I apologize for that.
No
But
problem.
Oh my god, it wasn't better. It was fuck. That old one's heinous. I mean, this one looks much, much better. I mean, I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't show a good trailer because I wouldn't want to waste my money on a shitty movie.
Like if I saw that trailer over the official one, I would have been actually excited. But what do you want to say about the official trailer that was released?
Well, official trailer. I feel like it has that was it the comedy of trailers syndrome, and what it is basically they give away way too much in the movie. They would give away way too much from the trailer. Like a lot of the good jokes, like in my opinion, there was only two. At least actually two good ones, and only like one real joke, in my personal opinion. Now,
Anyways,
I'm not blaming the director entirely. I will pin some of the blame on Bill Murray, who has been pushing for a Ghostbusters movie for a very long time. Now, at the same
but
time, he's
Bill,
also
it doesn't look like Bill Murray has anything to do with this.
well, he's the reason why there's a reboot anyway to begin with.
I didn't remember hearing that. Let me see that. Let me see if you're not
For
bullshitting me.
games, comics, shows, everything is Ghostbusters
Hold
related.
on.
Pushing for it.
Okay. He talks about Ghostbusters 3 on Letterman. Let me see. Um, no, it says right here. Well, okay, I'm gonna read this out. Bill Murray continued rejection of Ghostbusters 3. Now, this is just a headliner. Let's see if it's actually true. It was 2015, February, over a year ago. It's almost like Groundhog's Day. Bill Murray has been asked. He's been asked about Ghostbusters 3 for 20 years now, and his answer is always the same. Over the last 25 years, there's been endless rumors regarding a third sequel of the beloved supernatural comedy of Ghostbusters. We've heard everything. Okay, Ghostbusters 3. It'll be CGI. It'll be rebooted. It will feature a new cast. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? Oh, no way. Okay, Jude Padno, all that bullshit. Looks like they already had... Okay, they had everybody already in there. Okay, despite all the speculation, Ghostbusters 3 over the years, one thing has remained consistent. Bill Murray is not doing the movie. Even the new reboot has a juicy non-Ghostbusting role for him. Despite all of the writers and the former star plans for a third Ghostbusters, those schemes have always been hinged in some way. On Murray getting behind the project, but he wouldn't budge. He didn't want to do it. He's been busy with other things, mainly revitalizing his career and cementing himself as a beloved, unpredictable comedic icon. What? Well, Murray's already been there. He didn't have to cement that shit. But the rest of his life hasn't been kind to Phil. Also, he did do fucking Ghostbusters. I mean, he did do Garfield, so, the decade was not always kind to him. Okay, so basically, he did not want Ghostbusters 3. He did not intend to be in it. He does not support it. So, that is false, Michael. He does not have anything to do with the fact that he has anything to do with that.
How the sole reason why we have all these crappy ass Ghostbusters games and shit is he's been pushing for them. Granted,
what are you talking about? The fact that there are shitty Ghostbusters games is because he was in Ghostbusters and he made it big. Because obviously Bill Murray is Ghostbusting, at his best. So that's how it is.
Yeah, but I've been hearing for the past several years that every time something Ghostbuster related pops up, it's because Bill Murray pushed for it himself.
Well, somehow. Well, here it's saying that he didn't push it for himself. In fact, supposedly, he's the one who did not want to do a third sequel at all. So he didn't want to do it in general.
Well, technically, this is not even a sequel. This is a fucking reboot.
They were talking about Ghostbusters 3, so I guess I'm not entirely sure.
This is not even a sequel; it's a reboot.
Basically, it looks like he did not push for this movie. I don't think he's even had. I don't think he actually has a role in it. Hold on. Okay, in an interview with GQ, don't know what that is. Murray goes for the jugular, saying Harold roams. Oh, I've got these guys. They ride in the office. Okay, they got some guys that wrote for the office. They're really funny. They're going to write the next Ghostbusters. They had just written this movie that he directed. I never went to see year one, but people who did, including other Ghostbusters said it was the worst things they had ever seen in their lives. Holy fuck. The guy that did the movie year one, or that they wrote for the movie year one, was that movie with, fucking, that, man, how did I forget his name? Michael Cera and fucking, and,
Dude, that movie fucking sucked.
Michael Cera and fucking Jack Black.
Remember?
And people who went to go see it said it was the worst thing they have ever seen. Like, let Ghostbusters die. It's done. It's done. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the series that you didn't need a fucking reboot. You didn't even need Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. You don't fucking need to bring these iconic classics back. All they want to do is make money. They don't give a fuck about the intellectual property. They don't give a fuck about what it meant. They just want to make money, of course.
I guess they're gonna lose money considering how badly it's going. Judging by the YouTube video alone, and judging by how bad the trailer is, it looks like it's gonna bomb harder than the Hindenburg.